Okay, everybody, welcome back from that nice 10-minute break. I hope everybody got up, walked around, stretched a bit, and is getting ready for the final match. It is Rizzards versus Globos. Pretty sure, Michael. I'm pretty sure it's Rizzards versus Globos.
Anything could happen in this, and anything can happen here. Anything can happen in the CIL.
I just want to make sure that it's the right team playing. I'm pretty sure X4 is out.
They're going to make a rule that says Pancakes goes to the finals now, and everybody else has been removed.
Huh. Yeah, sure.
Just so many of us that I still wish we could be playing together. But we'll see what happens after this tournament is over. Maybe we'll just do daily pugs. Keep the
I wouldn't mind streaming daily pugs.
Yeah, we'll do that. Maybe like set it for like 8 p.m. Central, like we usually do for everything, and then just
all right.
You show up, and we can actually get a game that way.
Let me just switch it over to the maps because we don't need the standings. It is the top two, so
everyone knows what it is. Everybody knows what time it is. Everybody knows that it's going to be Globos against Rizzards for the big championship of the CIL, the final season for Gundam, the last standing champion that should be out there. Let's see who will take it. These two very, very strong teams, and we're already getting bans right now. Looks like we're going to have Globos taking out Mountain R&D Lab and Rizzards taking out Lunarcom Station because that map is cancer.
Yeah. Real.
Look, they're not gonna chop it up any different way. It's just gonna be the way it is. It's an awesome game here. Go to like 8 overtimes. Finish up at 8 p.m. Bro, if we're still scared, streaming at 8 p.m. this is gonna be a problem.
Yeah.
Let's see. First City, first one, because you knew Rizzards was gonna take it. Why are there no other bans?
Best of 5. This is how it works.
Best of 5 this time. So the bands come out differently. Oof. This is going. We're going to see it for the first match. We're going to see a Globos Rizzards brawl on the Haba. It's going to be amazing. That's going to be a good one. Have you ever seen anybody on Harbor City, like in any of the 20K tournaments or anything like that, just flat out not even bother with the first point? Like they just defend the choke and that's it?
Yeah, I know, right?
I have never seen anyone do that, but I'm curious to know if that has been a thing before.
So
you don't build up any charge that way though. So I don't see if there would be a point to doing that.
Yeah, I am interested to see the next map pick. Let me just reload the page to make sure that that's what's going on. Yeah, that's what's going on. The system's a little strange. So I mean, the people who run the website, obviously, I think it was general people, changed things around, and we just have to accept that. The last time we used the best of 5 system, it didn't work like this, so so this is kind of a new for us as well. We probably should have tested this earlier, but I mean, we don't really plan on them changing the rules every few weeks, especially after
but it's best of 5, so you need necessarily there's going to be fewer bans and more picks. That kind of makes more sense that way. Underground Command Center is going to be the choice for Globos. Let's see what they're up next. Is going to be a ban, I'm assuming.
I have no idea.
We're about to find out how this is all going to work. But it's nice because you have another pick coming out for Ironworks.
Huh?
Oh yes, Ironworks comes in for Rizzards. Rizzards has been doing very, very well on that map, using lessons learned from their fight with the Pancakes to do great defensive things there.
Did they just pick the map?
They just picked.
With 1 ban each.
1 ban each, 2 picks. 3 picks so far. So be interesting to know like if how many bans they're looking at doing right now. I mean, You can follow along on the link that you sent over to each of the teams to see what the actual phase is.
What the hell is going on? This is actually weird. What?
This is very curious to see how this is going to go. So there's just 2 picks for each side. So there should be another pick for.
I wonder if it's just
Globos.
broken.
I hope not.
That would be really funny if it was. Ooh.
And then just do nothing but picks on the way up and no bans. That'd be really sad.
Ugh, this Pedialyte tastes like liquid jello with salt in it. Thanks.
Why would you subject yourself to such a terrible thing?
Because my stomach is. I am not doing. I'm not doing hot, Michael. I'm not.
Oh, bruh.
So, yeah, it has been a.
It's been a day.
Yeah, the last 48 hours have been almost 0 solid foods. Yeah,
So we're dealing with the not 100% lich.
Oh, definitely not 100%. I haven't been 100% for about a week now. Okay, so they just
there's 2 picks for each team. So Conveyance comes out as the 4th game.
Is this right? Were there bans that we missed? Nope.
Looks correct.
Okay.
I mean, what do the actual pages say for everybody? Because now we're just down to a decider, and they have to ban out what those are.
No,
there were 3 bans, so they just banned Lunar Comp.
They just straight.
So now we're just banning right to decider.
We're
That's
banning right to
interesting.
decider. I don't even... Okay, so it was Harbor City first, correct?
Harbor City was first. Then it was Underground Command Center. Then it was Ironworks, and then it was finishing up on Canvas.
UCC Ironworks Conveyance. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're just waiting to see our decider. Okay, this is going to be interesting. What a strange system.
Canyon-based Space Fortress gone.
I wonder if Oh, man, maybe I should have contacted Craze before doing this. Huh. Oh, well, it'll be fine. It's strange. It's fine. I mean, it's the last day. It doesn't matter. Let the teams choose whatever map they want. Let's not. Yeah.
Give it to them. There goes R&D. Yeah, with this many maps and this many games, it's really hard to figure out like how to make the bans work per shot, like 2 and then 2 and then 2 and then 2. I'm not sure. This many maps, this many games kind of makes things a little bit awkward. So let's see here now. First 3 is going to win this. Let's see. Have they banned out? The Query goes down next. So missile base is out.
So we're down to Ministry, we're down to Flak, and we're down to Colony.
Colony, Ministry, and Flak.
So
there goes Flak.
So it's down to Ministry and Colony as our decider.
Yep. Let's see which one.
Very interesting.
A colony decider.
It probably is going to be a Colony. Which
it might be a Colony decider because I'm not sure. I mean, Rizzards is ready to throw down wherever. So we're going to figure out where they want to go here.
Okay, it's going to be Colony.
It's going to be Colony.
All right.
So, Colony is the game 5. We're going to start out with Harbor City to start things out with, and then go to Underground Command Center in the canyons, or in the mountains, so to speak. And then we're going to go to Ironworks after that, then Conveyance Facilities, and then we're going to finish up on Colony Trading Posts if it gets that far. But now it's time to see what the unit bans are going to be for the first round, which is going to be Harbor City, what they want to get rid of.
Harbor UCC
because there are a lot of flex.
Really interesting lineup already.
I agree. I absolutely agree. They're going to take the defense for Harbor first for Rizzards. It doesn't really matter for them. They can hold wherever they or go wherever they want to. So, see what they want to do here. For Underground Command Center, who's going to take what? This is going to be an exciting series, I believe. Damn, we are finally here, finally at the grand finals after such a long, long season. So much stuff happening in between hands. And just, man, so glad you all stuck with us this whole time.
Yeah.
So many changes between all the teams. Everybody got so much better this year. It was so great to see. And it just, I kind of almost wonder, like, what would further seasons have brought to us? What more stuff has happened? Because, I mean, there was just a lot of potential that I think was kind of lost with the loss of the game. But
yeah, absolutely. And it does look like, okay, so there's going to be Rizzards on defense, all three.
Interesting.
Yeah. So
and now time to lock down some rosters.
Conveyance is the only one where they're choosing attack. All right. Okay.
Get that written down.
Yeah. Let me just get it set up. Rizzards, Globos. Okay. We are ready to start the banning phase. Let me... We just confirmed the teams to ask for final lineups.
It's getting to that point, getting to that close area. We're going to see this final match start off here. Are these two ready for each other? Because the first time these two met up, it wasn't well. It didn't go well for Rizzards, but the second time, which happened in the upper bracket, was very, very strong for Rizzards. They were able to hold things down. And now we'll see if Globos is ready to come back and try to take the championship from them. It is theirs, but it is either of these two teams to take. We will have a new champion for Season 2.
Yeah, absolutely. So, interested to see what's going to happen here.
Bands should be coming out momentarily for the units. Where are they going to go for first on Harbor City?
Well, so we are waiting on players to shuffle in. And it does look like... Okay, it looks like they're ready. Okay, cool.
Low trickle in for everybody.
Awesome. Awesome. So it is going to be Globos starting out.
Globos with the first unit ban. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know who to target here. You may want to go after a Dom. Possible.
Yeah, maybe.
Just to not have to put up with it. Mahiru is also maybe something that that Rizzards might try here, but I'm not entirely sure. Were we ever able to find a hook in conveyance?
I wasn't, but
we did find one in Ironworks in the most bizarre place, but we did find one there, if I'm not mistaken.
Globos is about to...
Are they about to run out of time?
Okay. Yeah, they banned Saws.
Saz out to the door. It's going to take things out away from Cardis, but he's just going to swap over to his heavy arms that we all know for. And especially on this point, or on this game, it's going to be pretty strong. But the push is going to be the key here. So now we're just waiting on the Rizzards to do their ban for this first game on Harbor.
It is going to be Jim Sniper.
Ooh.
So,
Taking Master Jake out of things, but that still leaves the Dynamis open. I'm not sure what Master Jake does on that. I've never seen him play that, so let's see how it all goes. The bans are in, though. It looks like it's going to be Saz destroyed, GM Sniper gone, and let's see where that's going to leave the comps for everybody.
Yeah. And then
let's get some games underway. And shout out to all the casters that are out there. Any of y'all that want to join on in, please feel free to do so. We would love to have you in here. I mean, I don't mind casting, and I'm sure Lich doesn't mind either, but we don't mind additional analysis in here as well.
I don't mind additional casting. No, it's an open, like
all,
I said, it's an open casting period. All the casters are welcome to jump in, pile in.
Yep.
All right. Teams are ready, transitioning into the match now. Ladies and gentlemen, the finals of the CIL Season 2, the finals of the last Gundam tournament. Harbor City, Globos versus Rizzards. Map 1. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go. Just Wolf, Wow, Master Jake, Soccer, Eno, and on the other side we have Heavy Farms, Droid Cools, Fire Spike, Castian, Felwinty. Looks like we are got some pretty good players out on both sides, ready to just take this one to the next level. Let's see some good fighting here. Let's see good luck, have fun to both teams as we get ready to zoom on in as they start spawning in. It looks like we're going to start seeing Garma popping in there with his Ashimar, Felwinty going on the Dynamis, Droidacool on Zeta, Castian pulling out the Dom, and a Hyperion for Cardis. Fire Spike bringing out the Pale Rider, tried and true. There is the hook. Bask in the glory of it, because you should be, and if you're not, then I can't help you with your life. Soccer will come in with the Zeta also. Is that a Zeta? I believe, yes.
Yes, it is Zeta.
And then we're going to see Master Jake. Is he trolling with Guntank?
I'm not.
I think they're just trying to throw us off because we're seeing a Methus on Soccer right now. Master Jake also coming out with a Guntank. Just Wolf with a Barbados. Hua with a Marasai. Eno with the Derpitar special, also known as the Z2M, and Arbalest popping in there now. Arbalest has gone to Zeta at this point. So are we really going to see a Methus here? Like, this is going to be interesting. They're just swapping units right and left.
You notice that all these vehicles have windshield wipers, Michael?
I do notice this. It's good. It's a good observation. I also noticed that these parking lots never dry up.
Ooh.
That's. I know people who park like that.
Yeah, same.
I do know people who park like that, yeah.
It is what it is. You know?
I also feel like the size of the doors are very big in relation to the size of the doors on the building.
Just a bit. Just a bit.
All right, action starting off really quick here. It's 2 on the right, 4 on the left for the Rizzards in their typical defense of this map. Putting some attack there. Karma's kind of like roaming through the middle, and here comes a big charge for the right-hand side. And it looks like Droid is going to get pushed off to the edge there, leaving the heavy arms really isolated here. Will there be an attack? And it looks like Soccer will be the one that goes down first, but Karma is also destroyed. Eno is also destroyed as well. Castian falling down pretty low, but should be able to maintain his life here, but once he eats it. And now it looks like Fire Spike's going to go down. They're just trading back and forth. Droidacool, big jumps, and let's see if they're able to secure the point with this. Castian's going to have to run for his life, or is he going to try to hold? He's only got 11 health. He's going to go for the health, going to go for the heals. They're probably thinking that he's not sticking around here. There's still somebody on point. Oh, Cardis hanging around, and that will do that there. So they're going to see. They should be able to secure the point here. That was a pretty quick take for them.
Castian lurking there. I'm not 100% sure what that was for.
To get picked, maybe? Let's see. It's a strategic pick. It's a strategic pick. That's what you have to be thinking of here. And Gab has joined us on the stream as well. Welcome, Gab.
Yo, lovely to be here. Very
Yep.
excited to see the last game. Rizzards playing ground here, Harbor City, but Globos did just beat X4 here, so I'm very excited.
Yeah, it looks like there's going to be a. Looks like Globus has already gone very strongly in that through that first point, and that's usually one that that Rizzards holds up pretty decently on. Big trades back and forth here so far.
Yeah, really big trades. Cassian getting low, backing off. Arbalest, they're all looking. Felwenty is just really holding it down.
Nice key shots there, and that's probably going to get them to take back the choke here. Oh, and here comes Trans Am. Going down the side here, and actually going to go very far out for the choke. That's, I mean, you got the ult, you probably could be able to get some picks off of it. Not very successful. Well, and Arbalest do go down, however.
That was a really good double hit there from Cardis and Felwenty onto Wa just to immediately take him out. So really good value out from that Dynamite ult.
Did the Gundam ult just go in the drink?
I think it might have.
I don't think it went off. I think he died before he was able to complete it. And that's what denied him.
Okay. All right, so now we've got a... Oh, that's a great
Big
stun!
stun from Eno, and they are taking advantage of that push in.
Yes, indeed. Oh, man, that was beautifully coordinated. They lose one in the process, but they should be able to get the revive off. Droidacool is running for his life. He's going to get destroyed. That's like 3 ults popped. But they lose people because of that. Fire Spike's his, but is going to go down, and that Felwenty is going to get mopped up as well. But they do lose people on the way in. They've got 2 on point. Here comes a Trans Am from Droidacool. Will he be able to match up? He's going to go for the back lines first. Soccer takes a plunge. And he's going to wipe out everybody. Typical Droidacool here. Just always putting in that work. But he gets knocked down by Eno. Are they going to be able to resecure? Doesn't look like they're going to go back to choke. Karma's darn near blew himself up there. Someone's hanging around the back because I think that's what they're all looking for right now.
Yeah, Eno's still hanging around back there. Garma did have a huge punch at bottom time. Now they have to go through that choke again, regroup up, and go for that final push. Looks like they did finally find Eno back there just hanging around.
Yeah. Causing all kinds of problems there.
Right.
And dead.
Giving his team the time they need, though, to push forward to that second choke point, and now it looks like they're trying to go in.
Good, a nice pick off of Cardis. Soccer's like, I can bring you my heavy arm or my sus as well. But Soccer does go down to Castian on that one. Oh, big ult. Droidacool dropping. 1 on point right now. Castian in the back trying to keep him off of there, give him something to choose to run from. Oh, a big punch, but he gets killed for it. Castian dies, and there's only, well, there's 4 people up, but I don't think any of them are really close to point to be able to do it. But they do have 2 ticks. And Eno, is he going to be able to fly away? He is not. A big catch him coming out of it. What a play. Good shot by Felwenty on that one. Garma does go down, though, and they're just trading people back and forth right now. But they have secured the point. What does go down?
1 minute remaining.
Just a lot of battling back and forth, but they have taken a good amount of space on the side of Globos.
It's like, yeah, Droid's over there trying to fight, but they do punish him for it. Fire Spike on the side trying to keep him at bay. They do have 1 pick. Maybe they're going to go in on that. Looks like Globos is looking better on the sides of ults. Just Wolf does pop his, trying to take the space so he has room to come on in. Master Jake and Eno does pop his.
Oh, good night. He was able to take out Fire Spike, but he will die in return. But Garma will also go as well. Just a battle back and forth by these 2 teams. 1 on point. They are able to secure it. Felwenty is all by himself up there. Arbalest gets a key kill there. Heavy Arms in the middle right now, getting very low, gets destroyed. Castian follows suit. They should be able to secure here. Garma coming in, they're staggering in, but is that another ult? Yeah, Hades has been popped from Fire Spike. He's going to be able to clean the point off. 3 seconds left and there's nobody there. What a hold from Rizzards.
Main hold there at the end. From 3 members on point to all of them going down immediately. They got 3 ticks off, but that was great fighting back and forth there between Rizzards and Globos.
Yeah, that's a lot of percentage that they were able to grab. 90.6 on the turn, but they weren't able to totally secure it. So we're going to see what Rizzards can do now on the back end. Will the Globos be able to hold long enough to secure things from Rizzards again like they just did against Extended Warranty?
Yeah, that's really what's all going to come down to is will they be able to hold it long enough? So positioning is going to be key here, making sure you don't die too early. Really trying to stomp for as long as you can here on the A point is going to be critical in setting them up for that B hold. And I like
we have not only we've got hooks and we've got lights on top of hooks. This is just I don't even know what to do with my life at this point.
I was watching the new episodes of Jujutsu Kaisen, and I won't spoil anything, but there was a hook cam moment in one of the episodes, and I thought of this.
Let's go!
Oh my god. Let's go.
Hook cam goes strong.
Hook cam does go strong. Looking at the difference between the damages, it looks like very even down the board.
Yeah, very even. Fire Spike leading the charge. You expect that off of a pale. No, actually fell Windy. I'm sorry, Dynamis. My bad. But yeah, damage across the board. Everyone's in the double digits.
We're just thinking of that sick hold from Fire Spike.
Right, his Hades went crazy both times.
So we've got a Dynamis coming up from the other side of Globos to hold off on defense at this point. Arbalest is going to stick with Ashamar. Eno is going to stick with GM. Just Wolf is going to be hanging out on Gundam. No campers sighted in this particular game. Not on either side, not on either point.
Yeah, not too surprising. It is Harbor City. I'm surprised I don't see a turn A more than anything, but Felwinty going down immediately to Wa.
Yep.
Looks like they want to do a good job on the side of Globos. Yeah, they're still holding strong. It's just, yeah, exchange game poking back and forth.
Lots of heavy damage on Cassian, but Cassian's slowly regenerating from that. Let's see if they can get another pick on him. Throwing lots of mollies, throwing lots of napalms out there. Well, it takes some damage, so he's going to have to kind of fall back and let his health come back up before he gets picked off.
We saw the bubble come up and the push come through, and it looks like Rizzards is pushing up. Soccer does go down, but Joy goes down in exchange.
Health being dropped out. That was a key health pod out there, so things kind of help solidify there, but Arbalest took a ton of damage on that one. Massive Jake does go down, and they're not going to be able to cover him, and they may have to give up this point off of that because Wug goes down at this point. Just Wolf is all by himself. That's just it for him, and they have secured point A. Yep, typical fight for Rizzards. They always have a tendency to just go right through on everybody there. Now let's see. Hopefully they do not overextend like they did like the Rizzards did earlier.
Now it looks like they are trying to push forward and take that space back. Eno and Soccer are holding it down, though, against just a lonely droid right there. Garbo does come up to give him that support. Looks like they are going to get set up here on the choke, and it's just going to be a brawl here as everyone's going to be poking, trying to find that pick and space to go in. Bubble does come up, but they're not quite pushing forward with it, still just poking, getting damaged. Does have his ult.
We got double people in the towers right now, and triple people in the towers right now, and nobody really wanting them to give. Oh wait, there's actually two in the tower. Wall is on the other side right now. Has an ult been popped? Popped his ult. Hasn't taken anybody out yet, but there goes Garma for that. Soccer in the middle. He's gonna back off rather than taking the one-on-one because there's a lot of support coming in there. Cassian will go down. Wall will go down. Okay, they'll get the revive on Cassie, but nobody's looking to the right. Arbalest is going to get flanked here if he's not careful because everybody's over there. Eno's trying to hold things down. They are going to probably collect on Joy to Cool here, and they do. Here comes the bubble from the other side. Cassian coming in with the arc shot, and Eno facing a lot of trouble. He's going to drop. This is looking not so good. They're going to need to get some help here. They're popping Hades right away. Looks like they have got 3 people on point already. Now it's probably going to become a stagger fest for the side of Globos. What can they do here to kind of secure this? They have 3 people on point, and that's going to make things go really quickly.
And he does go down,
what a punch!
Down in the middle of popping his ult. Huge punch from Garmazabi there, maintaining control of that point. Heavy Farms pops his ult as well, keeping Soccer off of it. Yep.
And that will take game 1 over to the side of Rizzards.
Man, very well fought from Globos, man. They pushed really hard there in the first half, but this is a Rizzards playing ground. We see them play it almost every time, given the opportunity. They practice it, they know it in their sleep, and they came and did what they meant to do.
Yep. Absolutely. So now we go over to What's next? UGC is next, if I'm not mistaken. Correct, Lich?
Okay.
Yeah. Go get some coffee, Caster.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I think UCC is next. One we've seen many times.
It was Harbor, UCC, Ironworks, Conveyance, Colony Trading. So, yeah.
Remember UCC. So, what bands do you think we'll see coming out on UCC now?
This should be interesting, but they might target snipers again because of that high ground area. But who knows? Because once you take that high ground, like, they really don't serve a purpose after that. Once you're inside the base, maybe Dynamis kind of comes into play very strong here. I personally think a Dom ban would be very helpful.
Yeah, I think a Dom ban wouldn't be half bad. If you are going to go sniper, I think Dynamis is definitely the better route to go for here.
Mm-hmm.
And even maybe even Ashimar or Zeta, take a flyer out of the air. Don't let them have that verticality.
Yeah.
Think
Also
you,
can't-
yeah, Dom, Susan, Mahiru.
Mahiru. It's always a good choice to ban.
It's always a good choice to play, too. We don't see it enough these days.
We could definitely see more unicorn. Shout out Yari for running the uni in the last game.
Yes.
Always
At the
appreciate
very
seeing
end.
that. Yeah. It was great.
Gonna miss running Unicorn.
Me too. I got her stamps ripped from the game, and I'll have to keep the memory alive.
I got my my nephew a high grade Unicorn model.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
Yeah,
awesome.
I don't normally, like, I've never done Gunpla before or anything like that. I mean, I hardly ever even follow the series or anything like that. The only thing I know about this is, like, maybe 4 episodes of 00 before I got so ticked with it and I started cheering for the antagonists. I'm like, this is
The
ridiculous.
dialogue is very cheesy.
It was the horror, wasn't it?
So bad.
I'm like, I just want Setsuna to get the heck beat out of him. Just somebody beat him.
He's Gundam. How can you do that?
It was the
Throw
Haro,
him-
wasn't it? I bet it was the Haro. It was because of
Haru's-
You know what? Lock On got on my nerves
So
a
bad
little bit.
Haros, just bad owners.
Not nearly much as emo Setsuna. I was just like, somebody throw him into a
Real.
trash can. Just throw him into a
My dad,
trash
this kid
can. I
went
don't
through
wanna
war
see
as a
him anymore.
child. Dang. But
God
yeah.
almighty. But no, like
Everyone's everybody.
I was like looking for something because, like, you know, my nephew's like 9 years old, so I was like, I got to get something that he's not going to lose patience with. It can't be like too in depth, and it's got to be easy to do. So I got him a high grade. It was very, very easy to put together. So we did it together when I went over to his house to visit him, and he was really psyched out about how it turned out. I was like, look, see, that's what your uncle used to pilot.
Oh,
He
Yeah.
got to watch. He got to watch me a few times on Twitch stream when we would play.
that's adorable. Heck yeah. I made my
All
partner
right, do
watch
we
a
have
couple of the
bands yet?
games.
Do we have teams yet? Like, what do we got? What's going on? Give us the.
So as it currently stands right now, they are getting the teams all set up. They're swapping people currently still, so.
I mean, they've got like rosters the size of like 20. So.
I'm gonna throw out a request again to make sure that we are ready to go. Yeah, it looks like we are ready to go. Okay, so it is going to be Rizzards banning first for UCC. The last set of unit bans kind of got me scared there a little bit. Globos, with 5 seconds left on the clock, puts in their ban. So
Yeah.
yeah, there's
They
a
really
reason we
respect their
have the timer
opponent. They
set
had
to
to think
60.
hard about that.
Yeah,
Yes,
nobody's
don't
really
play
ever
the
pushed
timer
the
on it.
limit there.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know, it is what it is. 30 seconds
what it
pass by.
is.
Jim. Okay. So Jim banned from the side of Rizzards.
You know, I was wondering if they're going to go targeted ban or more for like the team comp kind of idea. But that one, while GM is kind of versatile, it definitely feels more targeted towards, you know. Not a terrible choice. Get his shield unit out of play. Takes away that healing ball too. Don't have to worry about cleaning up his ult as well.
One less area of effect unit to deal with as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 100%. And then Susan from the side of Globos.
Okay.
A smart pick. I mean, Susan is a really strong character on this map, so I'm not surprised at all.
Yeah, not too surprised. Soccer's in there. He can easily play any other melee unit. Not a bad choice on a bomb map.
Yeah. So, we are ready to get into it. It is one for Rizzards, I believe, currently, right, Michael?
It is one for Rizzards at the moment.
Okay. And the map is UCC. So, let's get right into it. Teams. Ready. We're an arm list right now, I think. We're good to go. Let's get into it. Match 2 of the CIL Season 2 Finals. We are going into, map 2, UCC.
Yes, indeed. Thank you, everyone, again for joining us today, and thank you to all of the teams and the players who have contributed to this league. All of the staff that has been fantastic. The production team has been amazing. Lich has just been an absolute legend on running these things, so I've been truly appreciative of everything he's done. You're doing the best, man. You are doing the best. And I truly appreciate it. It's just been a fantastic run that we've had. It's an absolutely unbelievable run. It comes to a close today, and we are going to crown our Series 2 champion and the final champion of the CIL. Let's see how this goes. As things are starting to map out here with the comps coming into play, Soccer looks like he's going to go with Barbatos again. Let me touch you, bringing out the Hyperion Eno coming out on the Saz. He's done very well with that. We've got a Marisai for Wa. Master J coming in on... I don't know if he's ever selecting the right... if he's ever selecting for certain, or if he's just trolling us to start things out, because he had Methus right before things popped open, and there's the Methus from Soccer. Yeah, see... let me just go with trolling. The other team. Yeah. Cobaltic's on Hyperion, and we're not surprised about that. Felventi's going with the Dynamiz Castian on the Dom. Droidacool coming in with Camphor, which is always a nice thing to see. And so is Garma's coming with the Ash, and Fire Spike using his tried and true Pale Rider. But we are seeing double supports floating around out there, I guess. Double supports and an Exia. Okay, there we go. Now the swaps are happening. Hyper comes out. Methus is still there. Now Barbados is selected. Master J goes back to Pale. Okay, that looks... It's almost identical. It's identical almost, with the exception of the Saz and the Camphor. Well, no, and of course the Dynamo is up. So, here we go. The push is on the right-hand side. Eno going up for a quick scan. Doesn't get too much taken off of his shield. But they're going to be coming in. Master Jake slithering through the cave area here. He's going to get some shots out on Cobaltic, who's going to give up that point very quickly. Castian kind of caught by himself. Let's see if they can make something happen here. But what does, in fact, go down very quickly. They could not get the kill on Droid, but there are too many people back there that are one. Are they going to be able to get this sandwich going off of here? Very good pincer coming in, but Cobaltic's there with the bubble, and he goes down. Felwenti's kind of by himself. Felwenti's they just kind of not making anything happen with this pincer, but they finally get it down, and Master Jake will drop, but Garma will be good too. They have secured the point, and they are pushing them back in very quickly.
Soccer respawned at just the right time to make sure he secured that way, because Droid was there and about to steal it back, but that was clutch respawn time for Soccer.
Now it's shotgun against shotgun. Oh! Everyone destroyed. And they have made a push in for the B side of things. Eno is just going ham right now.
Yeah, they might
be
able to
going for
right now.
They should be going for a plant right now. They're going to plant on A. I would have probably done a double, but there goes Fire Spike also.
going to be a big pick as one of their biggest DPSers right now.
Casting kind of by himself out here. I'm not sure about this because, yeah, he just gets...
Yep, Soccer finds him
smushed.
by himself.
Soccer decided that he was not Direct 3D compliant and has been rendered so. Let's find out what happens at this point. Okay. Fights between the two Hyperions.
Ooh, gets all shields. Soccer said, not my shield units with his
Barbados
ult
jump
already.
scare. And here comes an ult from Soccer. Just a little too... I don't know. Mike probably could have got another slice out of that. They probably would have come in. Garma and Droid. Oh, that's a lot of people dead.
A lot of picks.
That might be a disarm right there. Maybe? Nope. They were able to
Master
secure
Jake
it.
is still there, holding out. We got Arbalest now, who came back as well with this Malin. It looks like it's just going to be just enough what they need to secure this bomb and make sure it goes off. Because Rizzard opts to give it up and set up for the next choke.
You know, if I was Globos there, I actually would have held my spawns. Yeah, exactly, just like what Touchy and Wud did. And just waited, basically, and the moment that it switched over, just spawn in the new area, maybe catch somebody out, stagger someone, you know?
Yeah, it's happened before. Here we go.
Firefly pops his, Eno pops his in response. They are trading numbers right now. Droid does go down. Garma and Fire do find two. Soccer finds Garma in response, and they are just trading right now.
They are not...
Ooh,
Soccer was not able to get anything there.
Does get revived, though, by his teammates.
Yeah, but they got to get out of there before they start taking too much damage. Was already almost dead, but so is Castian. Castian does get healed up, and again, just going in ham. And there's a punch from somebody. It looked like from Arbalest, or yeah, it was from Arbalest, but Arbalest didn't get anything going on. And Castian is dead now, and here comes Screaming Nimbus from Castian. The Baltic's got his ult too. Not sure where they're going. With Soccer is dead, and looks like they're going to be back where they started. 3.5 minutes to work with here. Let's see if they want to try to take any space here. They're taking a very big, very aggressive stance here, but they do manage to get one pick off on Master Jake, who will not get revived, so they're going to have to wait for him to come back before they do any type of coordinate. Got it. Oh, nice ult. Skewers 3 and wipes them out. That's going to take a couple more ticks off of their time here, and they aren't even going to be able to get the. They aren't even going to be able to get that type of revive out. Oof.
That was a huge skewer, but that's all their ults now.
Yeah, plenty of time now, and now there's 3 ults on the side of Globos.
Let's see if they can capitalize on it. Yep.
Here comes that, and here comes theirs.
Screaming Nimbus, here we go.
Screaming Nimbus, there goes Garma, there goes Droid, there goes Felwenti. Felwenti was blasted again. And now let's see if they can secure this or if they're going to go for a point. Cabaltic dead. There's only 2 people left, and now it looks like Castian might have gotten caught out. Castian able to escape. Nope, Castian toast. And now let's see wherever they go from here. It looks like they're going to go drop down and go for an A plant. It's a pretty good one to defend to. Here comes the ult. And the ult does go off, and it doesn't kill anybody, but 3 people die on... Oh, wow. Rizzards getting lit up here. Castian all by himself at this point, and he's probably going to have to run for it.
Yeah, he's going to have to get out and play his life and wait for his team to regroup and drop down in on this. They got 43 seconds left.
All right, now the Barbatus going up to the top to try to make some things happen. Arbalest needs to be careful not to get caught out here, and he does get caught out. That might be a bit of a problem, but if they might be able to...
Castian goes down too. Oh, now Eno goes down.
They are going to try for the play on the waypoint, I think. Yep, they have gone for it. It looks like... Yeah, they've neutralized the area. So now that their team is cut off, so they're going to have to do some crazy defense here because they are down numbers. Touchia goes down, Hua goes down. That might be the key to get that plant in. And there's the disarm. But they do get the waypoint back. Soccer all by himself up there. He's a
little too far forward.
Yep, he's not getting down. That's going to result in them getting pushed back. Let's see what happens here.
So at 1:15 left, Eno has their ult. Touchy has theirs, but Droid and Garma also has theirs. So we still have a chance. They are pushing a little far forward. Soccer
does get a good molly out there, but that's not going to do much.
Nope, Droid goes in with his ult along with Felwenti's in there now. Fire Spark coming with
everybody dead.
Globos is just going down.
All dead. All rotten. Now we're going to have to... It's Arbalest going to get out. He's going to chase him down with that, but he's going to run into an Eno jump scare. And now they secured it again. 41 seconds left. This is going to have to be the final push for them. If they've got ults, they're going to have to use them. Oh, here comes a beautiful punch, but I don't know if there's going to be anything back on it. Arbalest does in fact go down, but Cabaltic goes down too. They are going to have to run for the point, but they are still solidified on that defense up there. Nobody's really getting through. Everybody's dead.
Castian counter ulted, and it's a beautiful counter ult keeping them at bay.
I don't think they got any part of the tick at all.
I think they got a little bit. If they did get that plant off, it might be enough. You never know. Holding on that second point, they get easily. Old Dresser strong on the touch. It does go in with their ult. Does find two with it, but I think it might be a little too late, as they're just not able to get to the bomb and get those plants down.
No, negative. But let's see what they ended up with for a point. Progress toward objective, 83%.
Yeah. I mean, that's a good percentage.
It is a good percentage. Let's see if they can hold, because Rizzards is going to be coming in. And here we are.
Huh.
We got cannons. I mean, cannons are cool.
Cannons are definitely cool. No hook on this map?
No, you know what? There probably is one. We just haven't found it yet. But I remember I told Lich that he doesn't always have to look high for a hook. Sometimes he can look low and find a fleet of vehicles and may find a crane.
Aww.
We found one the last game. It's
silly,
Space Fortress. I don't understand how we found it.
All the details I've never paid attention to until.
Yeah, I'm just like I'm so lost at the lack of realism of the raw materials that this game has. I'm like, how do you build this facility here? There's not even this much iron in the world.
Right, science.
Yeah,
Don't worry about it.
Right. Stop asking questions.
Right. It just happens.
I was like, I'd love to be in the project management session of a Gundam creation and just be like, okay, so let me understand this. We figured out a way to give these guys unlimited ammo and unlimited fuel. How exactly did we not figure out a way to program a radar?
Skill issue.
Right?
All right, here we go. The match is underway. As we got Globos on defense and... No, I'm sorry. Yeah, Globos on defense and Rizzards pushing up this time.
Droid coming in with the Saz again. No melee.
Classic approach. Yeah, no melees.
No melees on the side of Rizzards at least, but there is still the Barbatos for soccer. Touchy goes down, Eno goes down. That's going to secure the point, and everybody's got to run before everybody dies, and that's already happening.
That is, yeah, it's not looking too good. As 2 goes down, it's just Soccer and Master Jake. It is going to be Soccer holding that together, trying to deny the plant now as he's waiting for his team to respawn and catch up. And Cabaltic is going down. Soccer has 1 slam.
And that's going to be enough to take out a person, but they're not going to be able to stop. They'll do a dual plant, and they'll get A. Garma just living on a dream right there. 21 health. He saw a lizard on the wall. He didn't like it, so he shot it.
Well, you know, Michael, some dreams are made of these, all right? So.
Droidical coming in on the... Or not Droidical. You know, on the other side. I'm getting my Sazes mixed up.
The droid is down right now, so we are missing the team clean up. And Eno, everyone inside Globos is super weak right now. So they're fighting. Castian does go down, and Arbalest is still up in duel, and Soccer comes in to help assist. And they are finding their marks. Ooh, Jake does bring Eno back up. He survived.
Nice little hiding place up there for Arbalest. I like that. That was pretty cool. He did hang up there for quite a long time and then dropped down to get a good pick. But they still haven't secured that point yet. Lots of flames, lots of fire, but nobody's going for a disarm. There's only 5 seconds left. They're going to have to give it up.
Yeah,
they're going to try for distract.
Right now, either. Yeah. Defuse or get out. Those are your choices.
That did not work at all.
No.
Defuse, get out, or die.
Droid, is he pushing now? He's waiting for his team to catch up, but they're kind of moving out alone over there. What in Soccer?
Cabaltic doing rat things, as most Z2Rs do.
Definitely rat behavior. Finds Eno in his ult. Noticed Eno regularly. Takes him out, which is a huge takeout. Taking out the shield unit. As they are pushing forward, Droid pops his ult. They are keeping this momentum going, and they are going forward. They are here.
Yes, indeed. They do take down Garma in return. Cabaltic still floating around here and coming around. He's pretty much focusing down the Barbatos. They have a plant on A, and they're all running in there, but there is the rat behind them, and he gets destroyed for his effort. Oh, goodness. That was
Wow,
commanding.
that's
And now they're
almost
going to try for
everyone on
disarm.
Rizzards. Disarm. They're trying to hold it up, but Eno doing
They
a
get the
good job
disarm.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, a
They
little
tried for
late
a
on the
punch.
punch there.
They weren't having any of it.
That was
Yeah, I don't think there
G9.
was anything but Ash left to complete the match.
Right, literally
And-
living up to his name there.
Indeed. There goes Barbatos. Barbatos is caught down, and then Droidical is trying to do a push. Maybe they're going for it again.
Yeah, that would be the plan. Maybe clear out that high ground before they drop down and do an A plant. Droid is in there pushing. Football hanging out
Just
one
having
green.
no
So is
luck getting rid of
Arbalest.
this freaking rat. Arbalest is going to go down. He's oh,
Oh, the pancakes.
the mine! Pizza delivery, and here we go. It looks like Garma is going to get the plant off at A. Let's see if they can hold it now. There's not a whole lot of people up, and they just got a revive on Fel Wenti.
Let me touch it. Let me take their ult. They find fire spike in there. Big pickup.
Yep,
Dharma is
and
one that does have to retreat.
man, he only had armor, I think, at that whole thing. That's Jake holding things down. They are not getting enough picks here in order to do this. Cassian's causing a lot of problems. Arbalest is going to go down again. Master Jake following as well.
Right,
Let's see what happens here.
The droid and fire both still have their ult, so we're holding on to it.
Here comes the Droidical ult.
Yeah, Jake has 10 seconds. He has his ult is the only one on the side of Globos right now, and he does get after it there. Let me touch it, trying to fight some defense. Jake popping his ult with just 2 HP in a dream.
And there it goes. Victory number 2 for the Rizzards. And now it's going to be backs against the wall for Globos.
Yeah, I believe this is match point now, right? 2-0.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
2-0.
Rizzards is now at match point.
Rizzards is now at match point, championship point, I might add.
Yeah, like you
Because
said
now
earlier,
they
this is
go-
for all the marbles.
Yep, this is now on to Ironworks. Am I correct there, or
yes,
am I thinking
it
of
is
something else?
Ironworks.
Ironworks is next up.
Good. Domination match would be a great way to end this. Hopefully just pure brawl and overtime fighting it out.
Perhaps.
Yeah, I don't think they were ready for a Droidical Saz. I don't think they were ready for it at all.
Yeah, Droid was doing a great job. Too. It was a beautiful battle of the sauces today. And they really showcase what that unit is capable of and what they are capable of as players.
And here we go into Ironworks. We're going to possibly finish this series up on a defense map, or possibly we go to a game 4.
I'm happy because there's a hook cam.
I'm happy because it's a
should be happy about
domination
those
match,
things
and these
like
have been
this.
great fights.
Mhm.
So who would you ban on this one? There's a few different ways to play this.
Death Scythe.
Death Scythe, yes. Bring him in. One game only. The game of the century. Gotta go Brazy. Another spin to win style character, you think?
That'd be great. I always thought that there should be like something like that, or something that could like morph into different Gundam suits for like their ultimate,
Yo, that would be insane.
or a combiner,
That's a very Terminator villain.
like something like that's teeny, kind of like Zakutu ranged, or something tiny like a Hyperion. But like when it hits its ult, it doesn't do a whole lot of damage, and it doesn't have a very good like secondary ability. But when it hits its ult, it grabs all of the units that are playing with him, and they become just one giant robot, and he has all of the commands of all of the abilities from all of them.
That would be insane. I would like to see it.
You just see this giant robot of bits and parts.
Nah, I'm out. I'm out. I'm flying away. That is someone else's problem for the day. Let that run out.
He's like shooting. They're all shooting they're all shooting their abilities from one person. All they can do is control the fire, and he controls the move.
That'd be fun. Maybe for the last day.
I always thought, yeah, and then I mean everybody knows I always thought about Z2 with Zakutu melee, when it hits spin to win, or when he goes into rage, he should cause team damage as well.
Team damage. So if one person gets hit, the rest of the team does it?
No. So like he would he would definitely hit hard on the enemy units, but also his friendly units would be
friendly
would be at
fire.
risk too.
Oh my goodness.
So like everybody would have to run from him, because
Oh
I mean
my
he's got
God.
rage. He's a berserker, so like he kills everybody. So if he goes into spin to win, like everybody's got to clear. the way.
Yeah, actually, let me do that. I got some teammates I want to talk to. Let me have that. That would be cool.
I could see stuff like that happening, like somebody getting triggered during a game. Like you
Just
stole
thinking
the
of
health
all
pack,
the-
someone to chop you in half.
I'm going to single out Jets real quick and all the times he fake revived me, only to let me die. So
For every
I can
time he
think
did
of-
that to you, he did something worse to Gasman, which was worth it.
Real.
Oh yeah, 100%.
That's
But yeah,
that's where I stand on that.
he deserves the rage.
He revived me one time just so I could put a stamp on Gasman. A second time in a row. It was beautiful.
Yeah, that is beautiful.
Fond memories.
Mm. A lot of fond memories stamping people in this game. And getting stamped in return. That's
Now,
what it's all about, really.
Since you were casting yesterday, I thought I heard this yesterday. Was there a stamp on somebody?
I think there was. I don't know.
A stamp.
I don't know who threw it on who, but he just looked over and saw a stamp on the ground. Like, oh, nice. I'm sure it was all friendly.
Oh, yeah. Like I said, BMing is kind of allowed. Like you just have to keep it to emotes and stamps.
Right.
But, like the emotes animation time is way too long, so you are putting yourself
Right,
out
you
there
are
if you
risking
try.
it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But if you want to, go for it. It'd be fun to watch you get slammed by a barb in the process.
I've seen
Hope
it
was
happen.
worth it. Yeah,
I've seen
so
it happen
many
in casuals.
times. 100%.
I know Bonekill had that happen to him from Mikazuki one time where he was doing his patented Z2M emote, and then Mika came out of the sky and just flattened him.
Try and throw the gritty. Nope.
Like, well, you had that coming.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, I was emoting.
Good teamwork.
I was doing it.
You love to see it,
Fake
folks.
bucko.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so how are we doing on the teams? Are we all set up?
They're
Everybody's
getting
swapped in.
they're getting situated right now. They there was a couple of swaps that needed to be done, so
We're
Globos
still getting
being-
set up before we. I mean, do we ever
Globos
expect it to be on time? No.
Well, I mean, we've been operating pretty decently so far. These first few matches have gone fantastic as far as the time thing goes.
Yeah.
We did have Globos nearly losing out on the ban.
yeah, they did wait until like the last second for that one. That was funny. Okay.
Happy Sunday. Look
so
at that.
It should be Globos again, right? Yeah. Globos bans first.
Yes, then we're in game 3, so Globos has it again. Can they take it to a game 4?
No, we will see. We will see.
Globos
I
got their
believe in
day
them.
of rest. So let's go this. Make this happen. Bounce back, get there strong.
Right, it's game 3. I'm sure they're feeling the pressure right now. I think we're going to see some pretty amazing gameplays. Hopefully some big ults out of both sides. Just some highly entertaining fighting for the crowd.
Absolutely. I think Ironworks is a good spot for them. Going to be a lot of back and forth, so we're going to see how it all goes.
I want to see at least one person get voyaged into the lava. I think it's possible.
Okay,
We do have-
Globos bans Susan.
The Susan.
The Susan, okay. I was going to say, if it's going to be anyone. Sorry, Soccer, you did voyage quite a bit there on Harbor. Maybe you'll see him take another dip into the lava here.
Jim comes out from Rizzards.
Oh, okay.
They want
So-
more of that Eno Saz. They don't like the wood
Yeah,
GM, though.
apparently. Yeah, they would rather face Sazi than his GM. Yeah, exact same bans as last time.
Yeah.
Well, one
So-
fire source is enough.
Yeah,
I'm
very
not sure
true.
I'm not sure putting up with 2 of them is optimal, but we're going to see Camphor here. I know Cobaltic's going to play it.
Oh, you have to. At least him or Z2 are.
Yeah,
This is a
or
good
he,
map for him.
I mean, Droid is also capable of playing it, and if you you get Cobalt and Droid, it's a little bit of a weak group because they're only 900 HP units, but their speed is so fast they can just do nothing but hamper pushes all day long. That's a possibility that they run that.
100%. Two flanking units is definitely an issue if you're not thinking about it and you don't have anything in position to deal with that.
Let's see what they bring. Oh, Elidor rolls in. That's an Elidor sighting. What?
Yeah.
Meal comes in also. The dishwasher makes the appearance. And so does OG, and that's going to bring the turn A. Let's see. Who else is floating around in here?
The sightings.
Meal,
the player sightings.
Indeed. Meal and OG showing up for the last few minutes. Shout out to Meal. Skill issue alumnus there. Good to see him floating around in the last game here, possibly. We've got one Elidor coming in with the Barbatos. Master Jake staying there. Soccer coming in with an Exia. Now, Soccer was really good at Exia, so... But there's no heavies. Like, I've got... Yeah, there's no real big shield units here.
Yeah, there really isn't. They're all kind of hovering about the same kind of health here, too. So, interesting strategy, but, opting to go with the Gundam, too, over the Sazabi here.
Yeah, so the Sazabi is going to be for Droid. Let's see if they're going to be able to use it. And, of course, the hook cam that we were able to
last time, the hook cam.
Essentially
possibly one last time, but possibly this could be brought in. But here comes Camphor on Just Wolf. His Camphor is pretty sick. So let's see what happens here. Coming in already, the faction starts, and Elidor immediately gets destroyed off the back, and that's going to leave Soccer by himself. Soccer dies. Yeah, that's
two already. Jake does pop.
Jake's going to go. Yeah, that's just... Fire Spike was the only person that got out of there, but he's going to get revived. Cobaltic does go down to Wa.
Well, still living the dream, but Droid and Fire pushing on him, making sure he doesn't get away with his life. Soccer trying to cover. Fortunately, he's able to get there in the time, and now Rizzards has good positioning as Globos sets up to try and come back in. There's Elidor pushing him off the middle, giving Wolf space to come in. They do find Droidical and take him down. Rizzards able to regroup, though.
I haven't seen Elidor in a hot second, so interesting to see Elidor popping back in here. Soccer's going to get fried. There he goes, barbecued by the Ash Molly, trading people right and left, but it looks like that Globos is cutting on the bad part of this trade. Meal does get picked off in the back, but there's really no follow-up here. Troy takes a barb smash, but doesn't really get finished off for it. 35% already for point one.
Okay, there's only 10 seconds left, so it looks like Globos is going to start shifting and rotating to A, and it looks like Rizzards is catching wind of that, and they're doing the same thing too, so now they're both going to try and be getting set up here for an A point. Looks like some brawling is going to be happening through B. You want to be careful not to be caught by yourself as you're trying to rotate, though.
Baltic is already there. It looks like there's already going to start some fighting in a bit here. Nope, he was... Okay, there they are at the bottom. Eno by himself, really out there. Just Wolf takes care of Cabaltic, but here comes everybody from the top, and they abandon the high ground really quickly as they see the Saz come up. Focusing him down, trying to get some shots on him, but he's going to end up living.
Elidor does
Meal
go in.
very low. Meal goes down, Droid goes down, Felwinty goes down, so this should be able to get secured.
Yeah, it's 3 on the side of Rizzards, and it looks like they are able to secure the point for Globos. And they finally start getting some percentages on the board, and now they're going to group back up and hold their position.
3 minutes and 45 seconds left to go in this first round of Game 3. They're gathering up for the side of Rizzards. It looks like they're going to do another push here. Felwinty taking some pot shots with the GM. Going to distract some people. Take some... I bet you that ult is coming in just a second here to give them some room.
And so they got 3 ults in 20 seconds. Are they going to use one, or are they going to give up? And it looks like they might be giving up and going to B already. Opting not to use any ult, just save it.
I mean, the Lich textbook says 20 seconds you should be moving.
Right. Yeah, I think it's a smart move.
Around the 28, 20 to 16, that's true.
20 to 16 seconds. They are on their way over. Master Jake gets chopped up, however, on the way
out. Here we go.
out.
Cabaltic pops his ult. Droid pops his. Finally see an ult starting to go off on the side of Rizzards. Wub pops his ult in response to Droid popping his. Does find him.
Soccer still... Oh! Train coming through. The pain train was coming, and it took somebody out right off the bat with the Screaming Nimbus. It's always the worst thing. You turn around, you see that thing coming over the hill.
Well, you know what they say about the pain train, Michael. It ain't got no brakes.
Nope. There were no brakes, so that was it. Whoa, holding position up at the top. He's going to get picked if he's not careful. But here comes Elidor running. Oh, man.
Running down Phil Windy said, get out of here.
Takes care of that. Yeah, and there's a Hyperion ult that was supposed to do something, but it just, cleaned some rust off the walls. That's about it. Elidor has been taken out in the process.
It looks like, Rizzards was able to flip the point, though, as they do have it, and Globos is now trying to flip it back, but they are just staggering onto point, feeding, unfortunately, not enough, as Globos does take back. Now about to bring up the percentage just to equal here as they're getting ready to go into an A point.
They should be able to get that tie in.
Yeah, it looks like Rizzards popped almost all of their ults there on B, and Globos are going to be set up a little bit better going into A in terms of their ult charge.
Not really a lot to show for it. Master J getting a little bit low here as he's trying to throw down with the Sasuke, which I'm not really always sure that I recommend, but whatever is your pleasure. But that takes care of the OG. The OG Ashmar's dead, and so is Cabaltic. They lose 3 in return. Good night. Meal goes down. It's swapping over to Marasai. We knew it was coming eventually. And here comes... Yeah, Elidor is the only one left with an ult, but... The thing about it is, as fast as they killed everyone, everybody's able to respawn very quickly.
And we see Elidor hanging up there. Probably trying to find a slam. Globos setting up to come back in. Elidor does get picked, but he does find Felwinty in exchange, so they are equal on the exchanges there. Still holding high, strong on the high ground.
People getting killed here. Oh, what a shot. Oh, that must have been Wolf from the back. Neo thought he was going to be able to hold it, but that didn't actually end up working. So now we've got Fire Spike trying to hold things down, and he gets lit up. Good pincer maneuvers, a lot of good focus fire here. Looks like Globos has got a pretty good stranglehold on this point, and this will be the last point, so let's see what they can do. We've got some ults that they can work with for the side of Rizzards, but they've got 4 on the other side, so there's just going to be an ult dumping here. So here comes everything.
Here it begins. Yeah, Wolf popped his ult, Droid popped his, trying to find him here.
Stuff is going to be shooting everywhere. I don't know what is happening in my life right now.
We found one with that. Jake pops his ult, running into a shield unit, though.
Droid gets killed. Cabaltic gets killed.
Saka pops his ult, trying to pop it up. Looks like they are able to clean up Rizzards.
That should be able to cure the point and round 1. What a play. Just an absolute ult dump fest.
Yeah, really well fought on Globos. They knew that this was the match that they had to secure and win if they wanted to keep going, and they brought it. Globos said, we are not going down easy, and they secure the first round. Yeah, massive ult dumping there at the end.
Yeah, you usually get worried when you see yourself that close to the end, and you know that you're looking at your team and you realize there's a lot of 10 and 14 percentages up there, and you're like, I think ults are coming, guys. And then that's it for everything.
Felt it. So coming over here to the damage, it looks like, yeah, Globos is just a little bit higher on the damage output. Just Wolf doing work on their camphor.
Oh,
absolutely putting in the numbers. But what holding it down too on Dom Trooper, which I kind of expect from this map.
Interesting thing, though, is Elidor not making that much of an impact with 85. I guess it all depends, though, on the timeliness of those 8 kills that they were able to secure.
Yeah, 9,000 isn't bad for a melee unit on this map. Probably getting those key stuns in for his team, giving him time to clean up and just gatekeeping as a Barbatos should, dealing with those shield units. Let's see if Rizzards, how they're going to respond to it. Droid sets up on the Z2N. He is done being a Sazabi. No longer want to deal with Elidor slams, I think.
Big pickoff already for Eno, but Cabaltic gets dropped in return. Elidor not caring about a 2-on-1 and ends up giving its life up. Soccer up there, lots of low people. Soccer dies to a grenade to the face, and B point is just about to come unlocked. Are they going to take it? They come into contest right away, and they're going to pay for that. This was going to be taken down by Niels Marasai. They're going to try for the revive. Not going to happen.
It is just exchanges on point right now as they are fighting it out, but Rizzards is able to just secure it with Droid and Felwinty there holding it down. I like to see Dizzy here on Mahi. I think that's a huge pick here.
Yep, that's a really good one to go with.
Look at that
already making
that
some
tunnel
big
for
impact.
his team. Yeah.
And we also have a swap over on the side of Droidical, who's gone off of Saz and is now much more tankier with the Z2M. Elidor goes down, Just Wolf goes down. Again, Master Jake also destroyed. That Mahiru is paying off big dividends at the moment. They've got to find a way to counteract it, because otherwise it's just going to be in the same situation as before. Neil does get taken down, though.
Neil goes down as the B point switches over to A, and we see Rizzards already rotating, trying to get it set up. Fire is there on the high ground as well. Looks like Globos is not far behind, though, so we're going to have a brawl coming into this point as we try to fight for possession of it. Jake finding
blows
half
himself up. Cobaltic does almost the same.
Almost the same, but Jake does find that health and is able to clean up that body. Does get grabbed by Melee, though. Fortunately, that is going to be it.
Yeah, that push is kind of destroyed at this point, so let's see what they can do. They're really kind of disconnected right here. Everybody's coming out of spawn. Just Wolf comes in. Eno's taking some damage there. Trying to see if like there's a really big impact from the side of the Exia.
Spin to win does come off. Droid does find Wolf as well with that. Huge ult from him.
They are able to secure. It looks like Globos is having a lot of trouble finding like some type of percentage for this particular point. They're really finding it hard to break it.
Yeah, they need to group up.
You don't want to give up 2 spots without any percentage, but you might have to do that. Like it's just not working unless they've got ults coming, and they have 3. So what is the plan here? So they come on in, and there's the scan. They catch him in. All the doors getting focused down right away. Gets destroyed. Fire Spike's just holding on to that Haze, so if he needs it, he's going to get rid of it, but he's not even going to need it because that's going to take care of Soccer. Yeah, they're going to have to go to C. They probably are already there. I mean, I don't even know if they should have even bothered attacking. Like, they're not going to respawn fast enough to even make an attack on them.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like they're able to get maybe their percentage, their ult charge out of it. They do get set up here on C as they are coming through the middle here. Elidor going in, trying to find a slam. Don't know if they'll be able to get there in time. Yeah, staring down the Navy in there. Oh, here comes Eno's ult into there. Clears them out, takes that space. Doesn't really find anyone with it, but is able to push them back.
As long as they're able to go in and get out, that's the important thing. Dying on your way in there is probably not going to help things out. And as the last game showed, they have some percentage out. Droidical's been backed away from the situation, and they've got a nice, good percentage and a good hold here, but there's going to be bringing numbers in a minute here. Master Jake needs to be thinking about using that ult in a minute. He's in a bad spot to get 3. Is he going to get out? He is not.
He does get out, but he does pay for his life. But Elidor is there to maybe get the revive.
Nobody went for the revive, but they got plenty of time to do it. Spike is going to get chopped up here. Droidical getting really low in the back. He's going to get smoked, and that'll be it for that push. They're going to get some good percentage out of this, but like I said, they gave up 2 points to do that, so the next one is going to have to be a hard one.
They only popped a couple ults to keep this point secured, so they still have Jake's ult and Elidor's ult coming into the B point. And they are starting slowly but surely starting to rotate to it. There's Elidor taken on a counter, unfortunately unable to secure that. Soccer has to get back out with his life. Cobaltic does go down.
They're going to try to get the revive, and they're able to do so.
Another Soccer in wall already. As the point unlocks in 8 seconds. We have a minute left in match 3.
Ult has been cast for a solo pick on Cobaltic. That hurts to watch, but Droidical does go down as well. Let's see what happens here. Wall already looking low and not even bothering to look to the left and ends up getting killed for it. Eno does drop as well, so does Spike.
Pops his ult in the middle of it, but of course, the Sea Snake on the Hades. You knew it was going to happen, but you hate to see it. Eno gets denied his ult, and that is almost all the ults out there. Just Droid holding on the side of Rizzards. Everything came out for point B, and Globos does have it. Elidor is holding it down to get the revive on Wolf.
They are going to try to get the percentage here. If they get the percentage here, they'll have the lead just a little bit, though. And it'll all come down to that last point. Elidor getting a little bit aggressive here, but it kind of needs to be that way at this point. There's the spin to win. Oh, but that's a big place to be. He went in there and just was absolutely destroyed for it. They're going to have to hold very quickly here, but they're already dropping people. Just Wolf goes down. Soccer goes down as well. Who is going to remain standing to cover this point? 85. This is it. This is the final point here. They haven't really secured it yet. They're going to have to stagger in. It's going to be a stagger fest. Here comes Master Jake. He's going to be the first to die if he's not careful, and it's going to not happen. He's going to push Meal off the point. Master Jake doesn't back go down. Fell with the Indeed. Elador as well, and Jordacool and Turn Nate. Dizzy goes down too. Oh man, this is just another ult fest. Blown apart by the ults is just what the Cabaltic does fall as well. They've got the point. Can they hold it? Here comes the Screaming Nimbus. Wow, coming in to push everybody off. He secures the victory. We are going to a game 3 or game 4.
Game 4. Let's go. Yeah, that was Globos. They knew this was the last match, and they went back in the intermission. They were talking. They're like, all right, guys, here's our team. We got to do this. I think the coordination could have been a bit tighter there on some of those points, but they really fought it out, and they're able to pull it together there in the end.
Big fight. Great big fight. Good use of the ult at the very end, and like just a big trading fest, but at the end it was the Globos taking things.
Yeah, they definitely brought a great fight for everyone to watch. That was just, like you said, an ult fest there at the end.
That's
super fun to watch.
Conveyance.
I believe it is Conveyance next, correct?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to be doing Conveyance next. This is the Globos pick. Now, Globos has done very, very well on this map. Rizzards is probably still like feeling the aches and pains in their bones from that last game that both me and Lich casted when we watched Globos play Rizzards. That was there have been
Rizzards
there have
has
been
had time to practice the map too, right? So
yeah. There have been many better days. That was not one of them for Rizzards.
Great.
Well,
but we will see how things are going to change around here. Let's see if Rizzards is going to have time to practice this map. You're absolutely right there, and no one is going to ever fault Rizzards for being underprepared for anything. You give them a second shot at something, they're going to take advantage of it.
oh yeah, I bet they VOD reviewed, watched where they went wrong, and then now they come back with a different and better strategy for this map.
Everything.
Everything.
I could after watching that, I could just tell you that, yeah, that's what, all of it.
I know, I'm sure sometimes you need that wake-up call of a game, like, all right, everything is wrong,
I mean,
and you just gotta call it what it is, and you start over.
Got it, but and in absolute fairness, like, they woke up right after that, and like there wasn't ever any doubt in the games that they played after that. So, like, they can definitely throw down, and Globos does have the weaknesses to them. I mean, they've dropped 2 games already in this series, and they have taken the loss from XWAR before. These are 2 very, very strong, very talented teams on both sides here. So it's good to see this going. Like, it's great to see this level of competitive competition. Like, you don't really want to see a sweep in the grand finals. You want to see this, like, these are the 2 best teams in this tournament.
Right.
Let's go.
It's like a low-scoring Super Bowl. Nobody wants a 3-3 game. Like, yeah,
Right.
we want high intensity, huge ults. Yeah, maybe 1 or 2 stamps. Yeah, we want to see the passion and the energy. And I think we're definitely feeling that today and yesterday.
Yep, we want to see that. We want to see the hooks.
We want to see the hooks. Transcends to different genres. Yeah, hook cam goes hard.
It does. And we don't have one in Conveyance, I don't believe. If there is one, I don't remember where it's at. But I trust Lich to find it.
Right, we'll find some sort of suitable alternative. Maybe like a claw. Next best thing.
So it's Rizzards again.
Rizzards will start we'll start it again. So
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it's another GM ban. I know, kind of seems like what they're doing. Again, not a bad choice. Although, I don't know, we'll see. There's so many different ways you can play this map. It depends on your comp, how your team likes to run it. There's a few different choices you could ban.
You gotta wonder about the late game here. Like, we like thinking about late game in games like, League of Legends and Dota 2, where, like, one particular team is used to stomp. So you see this in boxing too, where, like, you have one boxer that's like really, really strong, and if you don't knock him, if he knocks you out in the first 2 rounds, that's what he's used to. But if you take him to 5 and 6, all of a sudden, like, he runs out of energy, and now you're just picking him apart. So you wonder if this is the kind of situation the Rizzards may find themselves in. Like if Globos can weather the early storm here, take down,
Right.
ease up with Harbor City and UGC losses, and then they can take one off of Ironworks, and all of a sudden, like now we're playing a little bit longer now. It's going to be a matter of like tempers, getting up there, who's getting
Right.
triggered, how's that all playing out into their favor, because it can be a momentum shift.
Oh yeah, 100%. Half of this is a bit of a mental game, trying to wear out your opponent. And just playing a bit of games with them. So yeah, they might be finding their wind in the second half here.
Absolutely. And they can pick up another win here. They're going to force it to a game 5, and yeah, that'll be it.
Yeah, I think we would love to see that here too. I don't think any of us would mind taking it to game 5. If there's anyone to do it, it's definitely these two teams. They have just been leading the pack this entire season.
Well, I mean, it did take Globos.
Globos was a little bit.
Yeah.
But once they got it
that swap in
settled, it was just like a whole new team. The way they were just coming together and fighting, and it's been fun to watch. It's been a fun transformation.
Okay, Rizzards bans Jim.
Jim?
There it is again.
Okay.
They do not want to deal with Eno. They do not want to deal with Wa. They just want to, on this map, another one.
Man, I don't know if I'd rather face Eno's GM or Eno Sazabi. Both are pretty scary.
Ashamar.
Ooh.
Not a bad choice, honestly, taking away flyers from this map, I think.
But Arbalest wasn't even in the game last time, so it's not even going to really hurt them that much. Garma was.
Dizzy's also a really good Ash player, too.
Right, actually. They took Arbalest out. Yeah, that's true.
So swapping out and take that, if Garma's in the fight this time, then that's going to throw things very, very interesting, because Mollies are very, very important here, and they got rid of both of them.
Yeah.
So now what are we going to do?
I don't know.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting because the Zeta is still on the table, and I know that Dizzy plays Dizzy plays Zeta very well also.
I'm sure we'll see Zeta from both sides here.
Now, am I wrong here? But have we not seen a robot yet?
We've not seen a robot
We
yet.
have not seen a robot yet. And robot is not currently in, so.
Oh, a robot. Yeah.
All right, here we go with the Crosshair Invitational League. Our beautiful splash screen, courtesy of LaCrum. Shout out to him for everything that he did for us as well for this league. Let's see. Here we go. Cardis, Castian, Zabi, Garma, Droid, Fire Spike, and Felwenti again. Elidor bringing it again one more time. Just Wolf. Elidor made a really big impact on that last one.
Yeah.
So bans GM and Ash.
Forced Droid to go off at Sazabi to switch to Z2M. But I think that bar presence cannot be understated.
Me in a lobby with no Ash, and no Ash makes me crazy. What left the game, and yeah.
All right, it wouldn't be a Gundam game without one crash. I think it's only the second one though of the finals.
Yeah, it's only the second one.
Is it of the finals
we have to
or
say
of
it,
the grand finals?
Like
they
of the finals.
Okay, so they did have one in the we did have one in the finals. I thought it happened over in Price Crash.
Yeah.
But that wasn't in the finals. That wasn't in the grand finals. That was just a lower bracket.
Well, I mean, fair enough. But that was just like an hour ago or something. So.
Not bad for Gundam Evolution.
I can't wait to troll. If we'll see what
You're
happens.
enjoying the match and troll.
Yeah. There's Wa. Wa has returned. Elidor is going to. Oh, here we go. I'm not even going to bother looking at that kind of thing. I'm not looking at it. I refuse to do it.
Also, want to say shout out Rizzards for keeping their icons and portraits the same the entire time. Their Riz did go hard. We gotta appreciate that.
All right, Cardis going out on his Sazabi, and Droid coming in on the Susan. Felwenti coming in also with the Zeta, Fire Spike with Gundam, and it looks like Garma will be playing Pale. Cassian will be playing his Dom and Soccer coming in with the Susanoo. Master Jake on the Pale Rider one more time. Camphor with on Just Wolf. Eno, Gundam, Elidor with Barbatos, and using
Opting
Dom
for
one more
no
time.
flyers on the side of Globos.
And they are on defense too. So let's see how this goes, because that could be a big issue. But it's all about their focus fire. They didn't have any problems with them before, but this is a much more open map from the top, from above. So you can get caught all when you're not paying attention.
I'm sure they have a strategy going into this as they took Rizzards on this before. So I'm sure they're going to run something similar to what they ran before, and we should expect a good fight, as Rizzards has, I'm sure, formed a strategy in response to them.
Here we go. Coming out of the board. Yep. Hopefully nobody's holding up at the point, because that's going to trigger Lich to no end. But they're not. They're all holding at A, which is where they're supposed to be.
So you can, if the team's coordinated enough, you can play up there and then fall back and regroup your stagger, so you get technically two pushes. But yeah, I mean, overall,
it's a low percentage. It's a low percentage really play. Oh, Droidacool gets taken out there. He was going for a first blood on Soccer, but it was just a bait at the end of the day. They have made it in, but they are not really going too far here. Saz is actually going to go up through the top here, and I think Elidor is going to be up there to meet him. He saw him. He's like, I'm out of here.
Immediately pushing back, but it does get punished for it. Soccer and Elidor do both go down. It's both of their meleeists. Well, on half health, fighting out Cash.
Give up this point. They have the numbers, and the side of Globos does not. But Globos is not willing to fight here. They drop Castian. Velwenti is holding things, and he will get the revive. Eno does go down, so it's time to just try to push towards that choke. You can get some kind of positive attack on it, because holding this is going to be, or trying to get through this is going to be a pain in the neck.
And this is definitely a joke we've seen many people struggle with. Globos is already there and set up. And I kind of like their positioning. They got people on the high ground. They got people on the left. Elidor and their melee is just kind of playing swing. Elidor does go down, and Eno goes down too. Soccer having to play for his life right now. Unfortunately, finds the entire enemy team as he's getting pinched off and gets punished for it.
Just Wolf in a bad spot too, and he's going to drop down. Elidor misses everything. Might cost him his life here, and there it goes. Castian does die. Hua does die in return, and they are already on the point with one tick already there. Woo! Bad situations to be in. Eno's coming in, and he's going to get focused down.
Hyper Hammer does connect, but he's able to get away with his life still, as Soccer is trying to help clean up there on point.
Blown apart from on Garmazabi, and now Velwenti is going to be running for his life, and I think he's going to have a Barb chasing him. They've taken a tick off, and that's not too bad. Oh, God.
Yeah, not too bad, but they still have 3 minutes and 30 seconds to make plenty of more pushes. Elidor trying to gatekeep there as they're trying to make a push. Droid on 1 HP, but they are trapped in there with the Barb looking right at him. Yeah, he knew what to do. His one brain cell went for...
Yep. Must smash. Must smash now. You have to talk in like one-word sentences when you're trying to give instruction to a Barbatos main. It's just, that's the only thing they're going to really understand.
Very true, very true. You just hold W, Barbs. You're doing a great job.
Right. Forward, move, enemy, kill.
100. It looks like they have good positioning here on Rizzard's side, as Cassian pops his ult, getting Eno pretty weak, finding a lot of the enemy team getting high value out of it. Cardis pops his ult as well, as runs into Elidor, though. Garma and Cardis are down. It's just Velwenti, and
they're going to get the second tick.
But they do get
There's a lot of people on that point, though. Elidor is going to go down, and here comes the Nimbus from Wa. Yep. He pushes them off. But there's still nobody there to contest the point. They have actually gotten it cleared. Can they mop it all up? There goes Castian getting chopped into pieces. Eno is probably going to fall. No, Fire Spike is probably going to end up sharing the same fate, but he gets out. This is the thing that I could never really work with very well when I was playing with Susanoo, is like every time I would do the dash, I would completely lose my bearings and have no idea which way I was facing.
The struggle of the meleeist. Yeah. I totally get it.
I couldn't do it. So I was like, yeah, this is not probably for me. Okay, Just Wolf been taken out of rotation right now. It looks like Exia was dead. They've successfully pushed people off. Let's see if they're going to go for the point. They do.
That's 3 down on the side of Globos, and yeah, that is what they need.
Nobody covering Master Jake there. Master Jake is the only one on the point. And now it's just going to be a pick fest. Like, everybody's going to get dropped. Let's see if they can do anything about this, but I think they've got a lot of time, but like they need to get on the point.
Yeah, they need to get on the point. Just Wolf does get on there, takes down Garma. Master Jake does go down, and it's just an Exia versus a
everything.
Yeah, everything. I mean, it's just not enough, unfortunately.
Like, he's got him. And he turns to the right, and there's like 4 enemies there, and you're like, well.
All right, he got his 1 pick. He did his job. Unfortunately, it was just not enough. And so now we have Globos on the chance for attack with Rizzards on defense. I mean, they held them to only a minute and 26 seconds left if they bring it to overtime. So it's a pretty long hold and not bad if they can bring it there.
Globos has got to take those 2 points. Oh, there is the story right there. That air unit is a problem. And I don't know if they have a way to address it. Elidor is going to swap over to it. I've never seen Elidor play anything other than Barb, but yeah.
Okay. I don't think it's a bad move, especially on attack, having that aerial support. As you can see, Felwinty putting in the absolute work with it. Yeah, the Susans are about equal. Damage just a little bit higher on the side of Rizzards, but almost equal across the board. We are on game 4, still anyone's game.
Here comes the fight.
And like I said, other than Elidor's shift to Zeta, it looks like comps are going to stay pretty much the same.
Let's see what we're looking at here. Camphor's making... I think Just Wolf was running Camphor before. Nobody's running Z2R here. We haven't really seen Z2R show up a lot. So, interesting to see that nobody's giving that a shot.
Yeah, you definitely smoked through it on the first point, maybe the second point, but I think with the way they have their teams right now in the comp, I think this works really well for both of them.
All right, do or die now for Globos. They're going to come in very, very strong. Looks like they're doing it's kind of like a query hold for the side of Rizzards. See if they can do it. A lot of AoE coming out. Just Wolf putting in some missiles out there, but they're getting really low. Fire Spike almost being taken out. Same thing with Garma. Castian, Garma, both dead. Good chopping by Soccer. Soccer's just playing his butt off. He really, really is going to town here.
He has that. He is sitting forward in his seat right now and just bullying him all the way back to the second point right now. They are being aggressive with it. They have the momentum and they are just trying to carry it forward right now. Soccer does get punished for it though.
Yeah, that all 3 of them do. And now that may not be enough to hold the first point. If they get in there to contest, it could be an issue. Okay, they're good.
Yeah, luckily they were able to hold him just enough and be just squirrel behavior enough to keep him off of there.
Well, taking a lot of damage to the face, but is able to tank through it. Putting some good shots down there with the Dom.
You're definitely getting a lot of splash damage, charging up his ult quickly. Still no ult up on the side of either of them. Soccer is probably going to be the first to get his ult. Garma going down. That is a huge pick. Detroit is there to keep that area clean.
3 people down in return. 4 down in return. They're going to have to reset on this one. Massive Jake all by himself. Elidor as well. Felwinty flying up, getting an idea of which the approach is coming from.
Globos is getting reset. They still have 4 minutes, plenty of time to make a push onto point.
When Massive Jake drops, Elidor drops, and Soccer may have a problem. They get the revive on Massive Jake. That's good. Good thing to do. And Soccer in trouble. Soccer in the world's trouble. He's going to go ego up.
Droid is kind of overextended here. Yeah, he's definitely... They should punish him for that one. And looks like, just Droid's
got
back
help
there.
now. They do drop him, but they're able to get the revive. And Soccer does come back up. So that's a good thing for the Globos to do. But now they have got to figure out this hold. This is the hold of, this is the Space Fortress version the conveyance point. Now here comes an ult. This is always going to get you through.
There
Cassie
we go,
goes
yeah.
down. Elidor in return. Well, just kind of driving in weird directions. So I'm not sure what the plan was there, but we did get one person out. Let's see if they're able to get the revive. They are not. Well, goes down. Nino goes down. That was just crazy exchange right there.
Yeah, that was wild. I saw Soccer and Elidor over there on the top, trying to clear out that space and make room, but all of just Rizzards were scattered. It's hard to find them when they're all scattering from you.
That's one less ult to worry about. 5 on the other side of Rizzards here. This is not looking really good. But it's only 2 minutes 30 seconds. If they can pull some of these ults out, they might be able to like get some picks off of it. Well, already 50% health. Just a lot of damage out here. Elidor going down.
So Lindsay just maintaining that airspace, just being super dominant up there, making sure nobody can really get through.
A big ult, and that's going to be it for everybody. Let's see. We're going to see how this goes. Master Jake gets taken out of it. He just did not have any support there with him. And that was just a shame to see. Like, everybody was going in the opposite direction is what it looked like. Garma popped his, I think, or he was already there. So, man, just absolutely craziness right there. It's down 1 minute 51 seconds. There, it's doable, but it's like you're running out of time, guys.
Just Wolf did pop his, and he did find Sassy with it, which is huge. And now Elidor pops his, finds Fire Spike with his ult. Great big stun.
He wasn't able to kill him.
This team is able to help capitalize on that. Cashian is there now.
I don't know about this. That one-on-one with Elidor right there. I'm not sure what the thought process was. He just got burned up, and nobody's reviving him. What dies? Droid dies. Casting dies as well. Can they do a push off of this here? Soccer going down as well, eating it to the funnels. There's just one ultimate left on the side of Rizzards. Globos doesn't have anything, and I don't think they're even close to one, and they only have a minute left to go. Master Jake is just not getting anything done. Elidor swaps back over to Barb. They realized that nothing was really going well for them on the Zeta, so as soon as they finished using that ult, they just moved it over. Now here comes Droid playing with confidence, taking down Soccer. What is going to happen? 45 seconds left.
For it. Yeah,
their
40. Fire still has
lives are on the line. Can they break this hold? They should be using this, actually.
There
he doesn't have anybody chasing him. 30 seconds to go. He's going to have to make a play for that point and hope nobody sees him.
Looks like so far nobody. Maybe Droid has seen him. Yeah, looks like Droid is trying to chase him down now.
I don't know if he's got a shot here at holding this off. He's trying to get his team there, but they're not coming. Elidor, and they're getting killed in the back lines too. 13 seconds left. Master Jake's going to go down. They're going to have to try to stagger their way in here. They are on the point, but now it's just a matter of trying to hold it. 2 on the point, 1 for the other side.
3 seconds.
Ito and
anyone there to hold
down.
the point and give them time to contest. They are trying to get there, but they're just not going
to do it. Rizzards will become the champion of Season 2. A great job, everyone. Great job to Globos. Great job to Rizzards. You guys did, absolutely deserve the win. Great playing together.
Absolutely phenomenal job.
Thanks to everybody. Yeah, Felwenty, absolute star of this game. I just have to say it was great. It was great seeing this fight by everybody. Just overall fantastic.
It really was. I think chat can agree. They had a good time watching it. Everyone brought it their all. You could feel the passion. You could feel the energy, and everyone just. It was beautiful to see. It was hard fought from everyone.
Just that map has just been an absolute terror to some teams. It's just that one choke has always been a big pain, and then it just became a big stagger fest. Rizzards never really was in a panic. They were just kind of backing off, and as soon as everything was over, that's how it went.
Yeah, they stayed calm, cool, collected the entire time, and it looks like they definitely practiced that map in their spare time, and they knew what to do.
Yeah, so great. Congratulations to both teams here. Congratulations to Rizzards for becoming the champion. Thank you to all the teams that participated in the CIL. We were glad to have every last one of you. That's going to do it, though. Wow, we finally reached the end here, right?
Yeah.
Right, Gab? This is just kind of surreal when you think about everything that just happened in this league and on the way in here. And I know for some people that, that had to operate in an esports type of environment for the first time around. Like that's a huge thing. We got a request for interviews. Should we do an interview with Rizzards?
Sure.
We should do it. We should interview the Rizzards team, I think. Let me go in there if they see if they have anybody. I'll dip over there.
Okay. Interviews? Yeah. It is gonna happen.
Why not?
Yeah, I've never interviewed anyone, but we can do this. Yeah, that was fun. And it's gonna be so sad that it's over. And Rizzards 100% deserved, man. They have been just putting in the work week after week, man. Just maintaining the dominance. Good job again, Phil Winty, on that MVP. And Globos fighting so hard to bring it so far and so so close. It was really good.
Yeah.
Can we cuss now?
Nope.
Good job, teams. Very good jobs. So what are you gonna do with all your free time now, Lich?
Oh man. So EVE Online has their shooter Just 514 making a comeback, so probably gonna be looking into that. School,
Hello, Castian.
So.
Hello, how are you guys?
Good.
Congratulations,
how are you?
Castian.
Thank you very much, everybody.
Great job. Great job.
My blood is pumping. I'm about ready to have a heart attack right now, but my God, was that so much fun.
So what did you find? Where we did see a good strong fights from you on like games 1 and 2. Game 3 got a little bit spicy down there. Like, what were your adjustments? What were your what was going through your head on that one?
Mainly, I was trying to manage to make sure that my team, the entirety of my team, got matches to play. I kind of felt like I was dropping off on Dom a little bit, and I trusted Droid and Felwinty to kind of manage the match in my stead. But they made some switches, got some really key picks out of Elidor every once in a while, like right when it really needed. And, we had some issues rotating when we needed to, is one of the primary issues that I saw.
I mean, fantastic work. I thought the big swap from on the droidical saws kind of took Globos completely by surprise. It didn't seem like they were really quite ready for that at all.
Yeah, it was something that we were kind of cooking a little bit in the background. We'd had Droid do that once or twice before, and we'd seen just about as much use out of him, or good use out of him, as we have out of Cardis. # free Cardis, by the way. And
No.
So I mean, we were like, okay. I mean, we can do this at a moment's notice, and that way we can run, double shield or running Cardis on heavy arms just for the absolute DPS hose that it can be. But, we were actually on more than one map. We were prepared to actually switch Droid off of it, but we just kept getting value, and we were like, okay, we just don't really have a point to switch him. Just run it till it breaks.
Absolutely. Gab, questions for the captain here?
No, I think you asked all the good questions. I guess just how do you feel right now, Castian?
I feel great. I feel really good. I'm so happy with my team. I'm so proud of all of them. Just the consistency by which they've been here pretty much every single day. We've dealt with some maneuvers around with schedules. I know Firespike went to Japan, which I'm still jealous of him for that. But we made adjustments as we needed to. We were as oh my God, guys, we were just trying to be as open to everybody's schedules as we could, and just kind of roll with the punches. And everybody did that. Everybody rolled with them as much as possible. We made adjustments. We made changes when we needed to. We added our last couple of people that really tied the team together as a whole. We were watching the rest of the CIL as we were doing all of this stuff, and we're just like, man, we're watching some of the changes that especially Globos was doing after they almost imploded. We were really, 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 really happy that they came back and we didn't, lose another team. We're really, really happy with what we saw out of XWAR as well, especially in the last couple of weeks. We were actually really sweating that they were going to be a massive problem for us to deal with. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see them, but I mean, that's just kind of the way that competition goes. Globos earned their spot. Absolutely. Can't give any shade to them. They brought it. They definitely brought it today. They played, I think, some of the best we've seen them play in weeks. I'm so happy that we got a good show here.
They absolutely threw down today. But no robot in the finals. Can we talk about that?
Robot unfortunately had to go on vacation.
Yeah, we'll have words with him about that probably.
I know, we were joking with him beforehand. I was like, "Can I secretly send somebody over to break your legs?" It's like, it's a family thing. Yeah, okay. Well, what if you can't travel?
Yeah, right.
So, but unfortunately,
we are your family, robot. We are your family.
We are your Gundam family.
That's right. It was a shame to not see him out there, but I mean, we understand. But like overall, it's good to see all of the teams, everybody. I'm hoping that the Crosshair Invitational League experience was great for everyone down the road at the end of everything. Just so much to unpack here and to like reflect upon. I thought all the teams did fantastic. A lot of the teams like stepped up and really made themselves competitive. We saw changes all the way across. I was just very, very happy to see everything. And the newcomer, one of the newcomers to the league, Rizzards, they're the ones to take home the crown. And they held the 1 seed pretty much throughout the entire year. So great jobs to them. Congratulations again, Caster.
I gotta tell my guys, when this actually manages to come out, I'm going to bonk the ever-loving shit out of all of you. I see this shit in chat. There's lies and slander.
Yeah, no, we have pictures.
But the truth.
We do have pictures.
No,
I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna need that.
No.
Hold
The
on.
Twitter announcement is going to be.
Oh hell no!
The Twitter announcement is going to be very, very revealing, should I say?
Oh my god!
And yeah, we'll make sure that you get the Feather Duster trophy.
Oh my god! You see this shit? I'm being persecuted from all angles. I got my team in chat. I've got several other teams in chat, and I'm getting it from the casters. It's great.
This is just how it goes, man. Like you
Congrats on winning. Yeah, you earned it.
Yeah,
you wear the mantle or the apron in this case. So yeah, do enjoy. Go out, celebrate, have some fun. I truly thank you for all that every single team has done, including yours. So yeah, congratulations again. Enjoy your win.
Thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much on the production side, all the casters that have been here through the CIL. It's been a ride. It definitely has.
All righty, I'll let you get back to your team so you guys can go celebrate. Good work, everyone.
Thank you very much.
And with that, we will come to a close, everybody. Was that Lich being okay? Hi, Lich.
All right, yeah, that's it. So, man,
That's gonna wrap things up, man. Like we're
That's all right.
finally here. We finally got to the point. Good job, everyone.
Thank you, thanks everybody. Thanks for the wild ride. It was awesome. I look forward to seeing whatever everybody goes on to do. So yeah.
Right. We have a question in the chat, in the Twitch chat, saying CIL for Gun Evo 2 confirmed.
Pay me.
We're gonna
How
if
about
you want to do that, like you better. There better be like, first off, when we ping for casters and we get crickets, we better get a lot more responses. When we need help in admin, we're gonna need a lot more responses. Okay, like it ain't gonna be just Lich running this thing all day long. That dude is gonna start.
Yeah, shout
charging
out
people
Lich.
right
Yeah.
now.
I don't know how you did this.
Right, but I think I honestly think the league schedule with the week-to-week game is good, but it probably needs a set schedule. That might be something to look at, but that's neither here nor there. I hope everybody just takes a nice break from things. We might probably just do some. We're going to be probably doing some pugs.
Yeah,
Actually,
I'm more than down to keep the CIL Twitch going, just to do like pugs up until the last day. And I'm more than down to just like stream the pugs and keep running the hook cam and everything. So yeah, I mean, don't think this is the last of us you'll see, but it's we're saying goodbye to the league. So
Yeah, definitely will be the end of Givo for this or for the time being. But yes, as far as seasons go, yeah, you guys have done fantastic. Everybody like put their all in here, and I'm very, very happy to see that. So, like the winners at the end of the day, Crosshair Invitational League, over 100 players playing together just for the for the championship that was out here. Like that's fantastic. That's great. Like you all work together to get things done, and I mean, sometimes it wasn't as smooth as it could have been, but we'll see how it all goes out, and maybe down the road we meet again.
Yep. Until then, though, I've been La Bamba.
And I am St. Michael.
I'm Gift of Gab.
And we'll see you
for everything,
all.
Everyone. You all have a great afternoon and a great weekend.
All
and
right.
a great holiday, too.
Y'all take it easy now.
GG's.
Bye.
GG's.
GG's.